Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to another Shook Unscripted video. Today we are coming at you from the car. Right now I'm actually in Charlottesville, Virginia. Yesterday I was in Roanoke. I'm just kind of traveling around Virginia just because. Anyways, I'm like in between hotels right now. So I thought I would do another car video for you guys. I've got my Panera charged lemonade. It's true what they say about this. Like, it works, guys. It definitely works. So we're going to be covering like 4 live streams today, just giving my thoughts and opinions on foodies, including the one from last night and the one from today where she is actually apologizing. But first, we're going to go ahead and start off with the Kitchen Bees live stream. So I've been doing a lot of driving, and so I'll have Foodie Beauty on in the background, just kind of listening to what she's doing and stuff. So she came live from her kitchen. It was honestly kind of nostalgic because it takes us back to those days before Kuwait, where she would constantly just sit in her kitchen, show people food and that kind of stuff. She got a grocery haul. There was a lot of food. I think she said she spent around $400, and she wants all of this food to last for a month. It was typical stuff that she has been known to eat, lots of cheese. I do wonder, like, what's up with the weight loss plan. Remember, she was supposed to go to Kuwait and lose weight while she was in Kuwait, but that didn't end up happening. She actually ended up gaining weight by the time the trip was over. And during this live stream, she actually weighs in at 550. I mean, excuse me, at 351. So that is her current weight according to that scale at home. But a lot of people have doubts because that scale has been known to be inaccurate in the past. Remember when Pete's actually stepped on the scale and it was completely inaccurate, and he kind of exposed her scale and they had to get like new batteries. It was like this whole drama situation type deal from last year. So, like I said, it kind of reminds me of old times. We're back to the same old, same old. And before Kuwait, I feel like now I'm almost like missing Kuwait already again, because that drama with Allah really popped off. And now that we're back to Canada, we don't really have any side characters except for Pete's. And we already had Pete's while she was in Canada. I enjoyed watching Pete's sometimes. I mean, if I was really bored, right? She shows the kitchen, and this honestly exposes Pete's because those 3 months that Foodie Beauty was away in Kuwait, he did absolutely nothing. I mean, that place is just filthy. I know that they are getting ready to move out in a few months. I don't really know if they are actually going to move out. You guys know how these things go. I mean, Foodie has been saying that she was going to move out of that villa for, it feels like, 2 years. I mean, Pete's had so much time to get his stuff together, especially these last 3 months, but even like the whole year, you could say, because she was constantly like telling him that she was going to move out with Natter and all of that kind of stuff, and he has done absolutely nothing. No cleaning. What did he do for this past 3 months? It seems like he went to the grocery store maybe once a week or something, ordered a little bit of takeout, and the rest of the time was in his bedroom with BBJ and Sam. Just, I don't know what he was doing. Of course, she had to blow some wind in the kitchen. That's the old Foodie Beauty that we know and love. And then in the next live stream, she actually goes out in the Kia and it works perfectly fine. I mean, Pete's is out there helping her clear the snow from the car, and she just gets on her merry way to go to Starbucks and I think Burger King. So there was this whole like kit and caboodle about the chicken nuggets and how they are made with pork in it. I don't know how true that is. I did look it up on Google, and I did find some sources saying that, yeah, there is possibly some pork in these Burger King chicken nuggets. I don't know what's in those nuggets, but anything that they can sell 10 for a dollar. I don't know if they're still 10 for a dollar, but I remember they used to be 10 for a dollar, and even McDonald's costs a little bit more than that. And I like the way McDonald's chicken nuggets taste, but it's always been like, remember that pink goo? I think that it might have been a hoax, or it might not have. I like the taste of McDonald's chicken nuggets. I don't care what's in it, but Burger King's, they don't even really taste good. They taste like, that like fried chicken that you get at the grocery store that's already in a patty form. When it comes to Chantal, it seems like she never faces any sort of consequences for her actions. I mean, and we can just see that in the fact that the Kia, it just started up right away. Or maybe not consequences, maybe that's not the right word. I mean, I don't think she deserves consequences for leaving her car outside for 3 months to go on vacation to Kuwait, but she just gets away scot free with almost every irresponsible decision that she makes. Okay, yeah, that sounds a bit more better. Last night, she came on in a live stream in her bedroom. It was like the past where she's just sitting there beezing. And one thing was also very similar to the past. Everybody could tell that she was schmettable beezing. For the past 3 months, Chantal has told us that when she got back to Canada, she was not going to do the schmettables anymore. She was going to completely turn around her life and drop all of these bad habits. Now, when she was in Kuwait, she was unable to access these products. And to be honest, I understand this behavior because a lot of people, when they go into treatment programs, they talk a really good talk, and then the day or like the hour they get out, they're picking up in the streets. And this is very similar behavior. Now, when it comes to her and the schmettables, I don't really care, but she did tell us that she was not going to go back to this behavior, and she was adamant that she was going to change. So this is directly contradictory to what she has been saying. Now, people were quick to call her out because of her religion. I don't think that she is supposed to be doing schmettables, and I think that I have heard other Muslims say that when someone in the community is behaving a way that is considered haram, it is almost a duty to tell them, not like call them out of their name or be mean, but it's a duty to kind of set them back in the right direction. So I just wonder how many people have seen this and reached out to her in regards to what she is doing. Now, I did take it upon myself to look this up, whether it was haram or halal. And honestly, when I looked on Google, it said that most people think it is forbidden, but there are some people that don't. And they compare it to other intoxicants and stuff like that. And that is haram. Anyways, she took to her community tab and said the following: Hi, I found a gummy last night and I couldn't help myself. I went 3 months without any MJ, but before Kuwait, I was a heavy user. While I was away, I didn't think about it at all. I was actually happy to be away from my bad habits. I actually really believed that I would not be tempted. I apologize for behaving this way. So, like I said, this is pretty common behavior. Once being left to her own devices and having access to this kind of thing, yeah, the temptation is strong for sure. And then she followed that up with another community tab saying that I want to clarify that these changes everyone thinks are for my husband are actually for God and for myself as well. I am trying to be a better version of myself, is all. I didn't mean to disrespect anyone. And that is her community tab post. I think that, like, on the surface, she has the right idea here. Like, you can't expect to change just for somebody else. You need to want to change for yourself. And she does take into account her higher power. Maybe I'm taking this a little bit more seriously than I should because it is Chantal, but I do think that she wants to get better. I really, really do. She wants to be able to lose that weight. She wants to be able to put these schmettables down and just kind of continue on with her life as what she considers to be a better person. But it's definitely easier said than done. Even in Kuwait, when she didn't have access to these things, she did let her anger get the better of her, especially in that Alas, Mr. Shabib situation, right? Like, we hadn't seen a rage like that in a very long time. Granted, he did come on and kind of expose what was going on. She's still saying that she got married for real, guys. And I don't know when she's going to go back, but I do think that she is working on going back. It is still up in the air whether Salah is going to be able to come over to Canada. But let's go ahead and talk about her latest live stream, which is called I'm Sorry. And she has come on to apologize for her behavior, for her antics from the night before. She doesn't want to disrespect her religion. And she kind of confesses the things that she has been doing lately. I mean, she says the first day that she got back, she had a little bit of lemon haze, and everyone suspected that something was going on. There were some people that thought maybe it wasn't going on, but for the most part, I think most people thought that something was going on. Even that first night, the live stream that we looked at on Sunday night. Now, she says that she told Pete's to kind of go through her room and get those things and give them to her aunt because her aunt enjoys those things. And she was, of course, moving on with her life, right? She says that last night she just found it, or the day that she got there, she just found it. And, that was that. She was feeling kind of lonely without her man by her side. And these things happen. It gives her courage to do these things. I thought that was a little strange just based on my own experience because I don't know, it kind of gives me anxiety a lot of the time, and I don't want to be very social in that situation. I just want to watch Netflix and order Uber Eats or something. She says that she had a conversation with Salah, but she won't really talk about that conversation. She knows that she is not easy to handle and she is a handful, and that Salah has made sacrifices for her because he is almost expected at this point in his life to be married with kids, an arranged marriage, and have kids. I mean, he's the same age as me. He's about on the cusp of 30. So I'm just assuming that Salah wants something different than what is expected of him. So I understand that. I do have to wonder because of all the sacrifices, why why this woman from Canada? I mean, they didn't really know each other until a couple of months ago. So it is a little bit random. Regardless, Salah was actually in the side chat, and I do have the screenshot right here. And he said, "No problem, baby. I forgive you. And inshallah, God will forgive you as well." So this is just another bump along the road. I'm sure she can gather herself and continue on. There's a lot of people in her chat right now, way more than usual, seeing what's going on in the drama with this. I don't know how serious this is. I think for some people, she says in her religion, this can be a bit more serious. And so for other people, it may be more of a serious issue. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I didn't quite get through the whole live stream. It's happening right now as I am recording. So I will, of course, be back with some more updates in the coming days. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and go into Barnes& and Nobles and edit this video and then book my next hotel. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.